Hej, witam was serdecznie, z tej strony Kinezyna, a to jest kolejny odcinek A New Begin i musimy jeszcze pozbyć się jednego zakłócenia anteny, czyli mikrofalówki. Tak, a sposób na to jest prosty, musimy podgrzać w niej ciasto z pilnikiem w środku.
The pie is still cold.
Give. Ta. 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 Ta ta.
Maybe you should stop singing.
What do you know about music?
I ta melodia, którą on grał, czy śpiewał,
It's not
ona mi się
sending
kojarzy.
anymore.
Okej. Właściwie kucharz się nie bardzo przyjął, że szczypką mu rozwaliliśmy mikrofalówkę. Dobra, teraz już powinno być wszystko w porządku. A mianowicie powinniśmy być w stanie skontaktować się
It has to work now.
z tym drugim, którego
Attention,
imienia nie
attention,
pamiętam.
radio operator Faye speaking. Delvin, can you hear
Delvin,
me?
właśnie.
Please, don't desert me now. Please. Please, please.
Hello, Faye.
Co to za
Co?
głos?
Sadi?
There. I am glad our presentation could convince you. I have to admit that the results surprised me a little as well.
Then it was a wonderful surprise for all of us. I can assure you, Doctor, that you were utterly convincing.
Please, dear, we must not hasten our decision, not until we've tested the bacteria ourselves. I therefore propose that the doctor will provide us with a sample of his wonderful algae as soon as possible. And if everything is above board, as I'm sure it will be, independent
A potem
scientists
ukradną
will
nas
have no
pomysł,
problem
tak?
reconstructing the result we saw here earlier. And when they do, we will support you. Or is there a problem?
Let me through. I must talk to Ben Svensson.
It seems the number of your fans increases by the minute, my dear doctor.
I have to talk to him. Please.
Excuse me.
In here, quickly.
Okej, my nie wiemy, co Faye się dowiedziała, czego się
Calm
dowiedziała.
down.
Mam nadzieję, że
Tell
zaraz nam
me.
powie.
How did it go?
What?
The algae. Are the investors convinced?
Ha! They are thrilled.
Phew. Good.
Yes, one problem less. But now to you. You are completely out of breath. What happened?
I got a call from Delvin.
And?
The connection was terrible, but I think he wanted to warn us. Someone plans to attack the oil rig.
Are you sure?
Not completely, but it sounded like that.
Did he tell you anything else?
No.
Szczerze, to dla mnie
That was
brzmiało
all.
w tym jego komunikacie coś podobnego do Indes, więc stawiałabym na tego kolesia, że on coś kombinuje.
Did you get any other messages?
Why? From whom?
From Salvador?
Oh, no, I didn't. I
Nieprawda,
only heard
ponieważ
from Delvin,
rozmawiała
and
jeszcze
as I
z tą
said, it was a short message.
Sandy, jak ona tam miała. Przecież z nią jeszcze rozmawiała. Była tam ewidentnie, więc Faye okłamuje Svensona w tym momencie.
How was your physical examination?
Tedious.
But everything's all right.
Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
That's good to know.
No właśnie, musisz być tutaj podejrzliwy, ponieważ ona zdecydowanie coś
You
ukrywa.
aren't keeping any secrets from me, are you?
No. Why?
Oh. Never mind. Must be being close to this Indes guy. I'm seeing conspiracies everywhere.
Well, you can never know.
Right.
Okej, co jeszcze mogę? Aha.
We have another problem, though, I'm afraid. Someone tried to sabotage the presentation.
What? Why would somebody do that?
I have no idea, but they did everything to prevent the generator from working properly during the presentation. The algae was much weaker than usual.
And yet the investors were convinced?
Yes, it wasn't that much of a problem. I just had someone fetch a better specimen.
Ty też ją okłamujesz. W sumie.
I think you should try and find out more about this attack while I investigate the algae incident.
Okay. Sounds sensible.
You are really not keeping something from me?
Nah. You?
No.
Well then, see you later. Then go.
Tak, okłamali się wzajemnie, jakby nie patrzeć. I my o tym wiemy.
Sadie, come in, please.
Sadie, właśnie.
Ben says the investors are convinced. You must have been wrong.
Okej. Co miało oznaczać? Aha, że to po prostu, że tutaj jesteśmy, tak?
Welcome back, Bent. Nice show. Really, I hope you didn't raise expectations you can't measure up to.
Hello, Duva.
Tak, nasz syn chyba nie jest szczególnie zadowolony, że nas widzi.
Blueprints, books, a microscope, nothing that would shed light on the status of the research. There's nothing in there. No lost files. Nothing. Only what's been there already on first sight.
Bent, would you please close the door to our private quarters? I don't think you have any business in here.
Of course I have business in here. It was my bedroom once.
Right, but all your belongings were removed after you'd left. I oversaw that myself. And now, close the door please, or I'll really make a fuss.
Ojej, ale ty się tu gorączkujesz, jak nie wiem.
The values of the blue-green algae decreased over the past few months. But why?
Tak, nóż zdecydowanie nam się przyda. Rękawica kuchenna też. Jeszcze nie do końca wiadomo oczywiście w tym momencie po co, ale jak coś można w grze przygodowej wziąć, to trzeba to wziąć. Dobra, rozmawiamy z Duwem, bo to nie ma co
I'm sorry, I
zwlekać.
didn't want to show you up.
If you're looking for Lissa, she's in the office lab. I'm sure you can find the way on your own.
The algae you presented was bottom of the barrel. I think I deserve an explanation.
You are wrong. The sample was from one of our most powerful cultures.
I don't believe you. When I was still here, the algae could do much better than that.
I think you are fooling yourself. The algae really wasn't that much stronger in the past.
But it was stronger, and it would have convinced the investors without any effort on my part.
If you say so.
Czyli coś nie tak się stało z algą, tak?
Again, what's wrong with the algae?
Let's see. No one is interested in it. We can't find a selling market. Research is insanely expensive, and no one wants to pay for it anymore.
But we do have a potential investor now.
Only as long as your scam is not exposed.
It won't be exposed if you tell me where the real algae is.
The real algae. I see. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tak, coś tu jest nie tak ewidentnie.
I just want to know what happened to my algae.
That's exactly the problem. It's not your algae anymore. Your son is responsible for your life's work now. It doesn't matter if anybody here likes it or not. You're out of the picture.
Are you still angry with me?
Of course I am. If you hadn't cared more about the planet than about your own family, we might still be one.
Maida never told me that she was ill.
How could she? You were never there. You didn't see the nosebleeds when they began. You didn't catch her when she fainted. You didn't even take her to the hospital when it was already too late.
If she'd only told me.
But she didn't, because she thought you'd notice it someday. Well, no such luck.
To tak szczerze liczyć, że on po prostu by to zauważył, też nie jest do końca odpowiednie.
Duva, I'm sorry.
Good to know.
Powinna mu
Anything
była
else?
powiedzieć naprawdę.
So, how's life as the head of research on Atlas 11?
How do you think it is? It makes me sick. I still can't believe that I wanted to be like you once.
You have a lot of responsibility now. The future of the world depends on you and your research.
The future of the world is not my future. I don't want to end up like you, Father. I want to have a life, a family, but I'm stuck here instead.
Do you really hate your life this much?
Well, c'est la vie. That's how it is.
No cóż, jego syn jest
See
na
you
pewno pełen takiej złości, jest po prostu zły na ojca, na cały świat praktycznie. Tak naprawdę.
A few lab coats and 2 pairs of jeans. Nothing of interest.
Do czego są te drzwi?
Even if I had the key for the door, I don't think I would find anything useful behind it.
Spoko, skoro nie ma tam nic ciekawego, no to nie ma nic ciekawego. Sprawdźmy sobie tą antenę.
It's a bit loose. Why doesn't anybody see to it the thing doesn't fall to pieces? There. Much better.
Spoko.
My old do-it-yourself antenna. Who would have thought that thing still existed?
A nikt się nie przejął, żeby zamontować tam inną.
The pump regulates the air pressure in the lab, and it works best if left alone.
Dobra, drzwi ze skanerem tęczówek. Czy pozwolą mi tu wejść? Tak. Biuro laboratorium, okej. O, czyli tu jest ta Alisa.
Huh. Boo.
No one has tried to startle me that incompetently in the last 2 years. Hello, Bent. It's good to see you.
I thought I'd drop by to see if everything is well.
Uh-huh.
What? Isn't an old retiree allowed to visit his former colleagues?
Of course he is. But I know you well enough to know that this is not the only reason. But maybe you'll prove me wrong.
What happened to the algae?
What are you talking about?
I saw the presentation for the investors. The algae you presented was terribly weak.
Oh, Bent, you are exaggerating.
Do you have any idea how embarrassed I was?
I can understand how you feel, but please stay out of this.
But
Trust me, it's better this way.
Coś jest
you
nie
say
tak.
it's not my responsibility anymore. Do you know how you sound?
No, Bent. How do I sound?
Like my shrink.
How fitting. Dr. Lissa Hinrichs, official shrink for the Svensson family. Yeah, that has a ring of truth to it.
It's true, I'm not responsible for the research anymore, but I helped to build this whole project. I deserve an answer.
If you were at the presentation, you already know the answer. We don't have any money left. That means no new instruments, no repairs, no qualified experts. And if the research gets worse, we get fewer investors. A vicious circle.
What does money have to do with the decrease in algae power?
We work under a lot of pressure and under horrible conditions. In a situation like that, mistakes happen, and the algae suffers from it.
Lissa, what's going on here? You are keeping something from me.
Bent, please. We've already discussed this. The current situation is no one's fault. We've just fallen on hard times.
I'll find out what's going on.
Please, don't. I'm just worried about you.
Let's talk about something else.
I'd prefer that, yes.
Duva hates me.
I know. He still blames you for Meta's death.
And he's right.
She was sick, Bent, and she didn't tell you.
Because she knew I would never give up my work for her.
Quite the opposite. You would have given up everything for her, and she didn't want to be responsible for that. The tendency for self-sacrifice must be a family trait.
How is Duva?
Ask him yourself.
Whenever I try to talk to him, all he does is rant.
Oh, don't listen to that. I think he's much better than he wants people to know.
He hates life on the oil rig.
If he really hated it, he would be long gone. Don't worry. He's doing okay.
I can see you are busy. Do you want to continue our conversation later?
The only important thing is that we do continue it. Why don't we meet in the kitchen later and cook together? In about 2 hours when my shift ends?
Sure. Great idea.
Good. I'm looking forward to it.
Dobra. Ewidentnie tutaj coś jest na rzeczy. Tak naprawdę. Coś się dzieje.
This lab coat looks familiar. Ha! I knew it. It's my old lab coat.
Huh?
I didn't think you'd keep it.
Are you getting sentimental? Duva is wearing it sometimes when he's cleaning up.
Tak, zobaczmy ten fartuch. Możemy go powąchać.
The smell. And each place in the lab smells differently. These smells bring back some great memories.
Czekajcie. Przeszukać.
What's this? One of my old algae samples. What's it doing here? Dr. Bent Svensson, Chief of Research. Oh well.
Dobra, mamy próbkę alg.
It's barely legible, but there's something written in my hand. D54H. D54. That's the Delta algae, our most powerful culture. I just don't understand why Duva didn't present it earlier today. I must have taken the sample right before my breakdown.
Tak, on miał załamanie nerwowe, dlatego zapewne odszedł.
I don't know this locker. Search done. The locker is empty.
Spoko, ja też właściwie widziałam, że jest puste.
Our internal communication system. Is the intercom still working?
Yes, but you still can't make a continental call. Who do you want to call?
You'll see.
Hey, Alyssa.
It's not me! It's Bent!
Oh, Dr. Svensson. Good to hear you. What can I do for you?
Is there a message for me?
Nope. Nothing. Do you expect a call?
No, I just thought people had heard of my return.
Oh, trust me, they did. And partly because of me.
I thought as much. Call the office lab if something comes in.
Sure. Anything else?
I want you to page someone.
Who?
Page my son.
And what do you want me to tell him?
Tell him to come to the...
All right.
Why do you page him when he's in the next...
Dr. Svensson? He said he's on his noon break and he sees no reason to interrupt it. But you might be glad to hear that he's in the room next door. Why don't you just go over to him?
Understood. Thank you.
See? I'm not alone with my opinion.
Yes, right. I know.
Can I do anything else for you?
Na razie nie.
That's nonsense. Just leave it.
Just call me if you change your mind. Later.
Dobra, na razie nie korzystajmy z tego interkomu.
The microscope was my last acquisition before I had to hand over clinical research management to Duva.
Zajrzymy do lodówki.
D54H. Where is the Delta algae? Nothing. That's weird.
No właśnie, nie ma tej algi, którą my znaleźliśmy, jakby nie patrzeć. Dystrybutor z wodą. Możemy podlać algę? Halo? Chciałam podlać algę.
Don't forget to drink water.
I know.
Nie mogę jej podlać. Szafka na dokumenty.
Let's see. Where is the file for D54H? A, B, D32, B15, and here's A again. What a mess. Huh. Looks like this will take longer than I thought. Damn it.
Nie ma.
I searched the whole cabinet 3 times and still no sign of D54H. So where the devil is it?
No właśnie, coś jest nie tak
I have to
ewidentnie.
put something in the test tube behind the lid first.
Zapytajmy się Lisy, ponieważ ewidentnie coś tutaj śmierdzi.
Lissa?
Yes?
Have you seen the Delta algae file? What?
You haven't been here for 10 minutes and already you're going through the paperwork.
Do you have the file or not?
No, and I suggest you stop searching for it. Just trust me. It's for your own good.
About the algae. Let's talk about something else.
I'd prefer that, yes.
So long.
See you later, Bent.
No dobra. Ewidentnie mówię, coś tutaj jest nie tak.
If I want to test something, I have to put it in the test tube behind the lid. It's empty already. The Petri dish holds a dead, dried-up algae. I don't need a mass spectral analysis to know what happened.
Aha, dobra, czyli tak naprawdę możemy już stąd wyjść, bo nic więcej się nie dowiemy. Dobra, idziemy w takim razie na górę. Ale najpierw musimy zajrzeć do pralki, która się pierze.
I should pump the water out first. Water pumped out. Ready to unload.
Otwórz.
Is that towel really golden? How tacky. Hotel La Comte du Roy, Barcelona. 5 stars. Good grief. How did this get here? No one here
No
can afford to
właśnie.
stay at a 5-star hotel.
Duf, proszę mi się tu wytłumaczyć.
I don't understand. Where did you get the money for such an expensive hotel?
That's none of your damn business.
I thought you didn't have any money. And yet you are traveling to a 5-star hotel in Barcelona?
That's my private life, do you hear me? It's no concern of yours. So why don't you get lost and never come back?
Naprawdę, Duf coś tutaj kombinuje i to
I told you.
nieźle.
Bugger off!
Calm down. I
Jeszcze
just
się
want to ask you a
wkurza.
question.
Ask. And then you'd better spend the rest of your days somewhere else. I can't stand it when someone noses around in my personal life.
Where is the file on the Delta algae?
It should be in the cabinet. If it isn't, I have no idea.
And what happened to the Delta algae itself?
I guess that's in the file. Too bad it's gone missing.
See you later.
Tak, coś tu jest nie tak, ewidentnie. Tu się dzieją naprawdę jakieś podejrzane rzeczy. Lisa, czy ty wiesz, gdzie Duf?
Lisa?
Czy co Duf mógł robić tam?
Yes?
About the algae.
Nie, dobra, ty
Let's
nic
talk
nie
about
wiesz.
something else.
I'd prefer that, yes.
So long.
See you later, Bent.
Dobra, muszę użyć interkomu właśnie teraz. Musimy dowiedzieć się, co Duf robił w tym
Barney speaking.
It's me, Bent.
hotelu.
Perfect timing, old warhorse. I wanted to know how long you're going to stay with us.
I don't know yet.
No problem. But notify me on time so I can organize transport and accommodation on land. You just tell me where you want to go, and it will be done.
Thanks, Barney.
Tak,
About my return trip.
tak. Proszę zaraz zerknąć
Please make a
pokój w hotelu.
reservation at a hotel for me.
I take it you want to go to the conference Faye mentioned. I can recommend the Grand Welcome Inn in downtown Oslo, or the Garden City Hotel near the Botanical Garden.
Please make a reservation at the Hotel Le Comte du Roy in Barcelona.
Are you sure about that?
Of course, I have a secret weakness for decadent 5-star hotels.
That's not what I meant. The Du Roy is a very special hotel.
Is it a brothel?
No. It specializes in male guests, but it's not a brothel. Let's just say that most workers on this rig won't like it there.
But Duva liked it there.
I don't want to get involved in this. Have Duva explain it to you, or find out for yourself. Can I help you with anything else?
What about that hotel?
It's a perfectly normal hotel with a distinctive target group. And neither I nor you or Lissa or the doc belong to it. But Duva does.
Any news on the investors?
They still have
Coś
a
jest
hard time
podejrzanego w tym
believing what you
hotelu.
showed them. And to be quite honest, so do I. Honestly, it couldn't have been the algae alone that did that, could it?
No, of course not.
What were you thinking?
I didn't have a choice. Indez wants to buy the algae and destroy it, and his plan would have worked if he hadn't tampered with the presentation.
But the deceit will be exposed and then no one will trust us with their money anymore.
The investors probably won't. But we're just buying time right now. The committee in Oslo is what's important, and that's why I'm here.
I'm sorry, Ben, but I don't follow.
That's all right, as long as you still trust me. And, don't tell Faye about my little stunt, please.
So you do feel guilty?
Let's just say she thinks the world of us, and I don't want to disappoint her.
You've really made a mess of things, haven't you?
I know. Can we talk about something else, please?
Tak, dobra, w takim razie
So long.
Okay. See you later.
musimy zadzwonić jeszcze raz. Połącz się z pokojem
Dr.
komunikacyjnym.
Speaking?
Tak, chcę, żebyś
I want
się
you to page
skontaktował z
Page my
synem,
son.
And what do you want me to tell him?
żeby poszedł do pokoju
Tell him to
komunikacyjnego.
come
Nie!
to the...
Yes, sir.
Why do you send him to the engine room?
Well,
I'm back.
so?
He said that if a worker wanted to know something, he should come to him and not the other way around.
Tak, dobra, ja
Duva
to
doesn't
zrobiłam
seem to like to
przypadkiem.
touch base with the workers.
You didn't either 2 years ago.
I was playing cards with Jacob and the boys once a week.
Jacob hasn't been working here for 7 years.
Oh,
Anything else?
Tak, już. Powiedz mu, żeby przyszedł do pokoju
tell him he
komunikacyjnego.
should come to the radio room.
The radio room. Why?
Because you have a message for him?
I do?
Yes. Tell him
Że dzwoni przyjaciel. Tak, trzeba powiedzieć, że dzwonił jego przyjaciel.
his friend called.
All right.
How did you find out Duva is gay?
Wow, to
Oh,
by...
Ben, don't look at me like that. You two can't even agree on the weather. Why would he tell you about his sexual orientation?
But I would have been
To
fine
wyszło
with
bardzo
it.
szybko.
Do I really know nothing about my own son?
Znaczy, my się tego nie domyśliliśmy wcześniej,
What do you want me to tell
a ona
him to get
nagle tu z
Tell him his
gejem
father
wyszła.
misses him.
Oh, okay. I hope he won't get angry.
Oh, but he will.
No dobra, doszliśmy do tego, że jego syn jest gejem i nawet mu o tym nie powiedział. No ale trudno się tutaj dziwić, bo ich stosunki, jak sami widzieliśmy, są raczej naprawdę kiepskie. Dzięki temu, że Duva tu nie ma, możemy przeszukać jego pokój.
I don't like to do this, but I don't have a choice. Aha, if that isn't the lost file. That's strange. The data collection ended on February 20th this year. They either recorded later values somewhere else, or they abandoned research on the D45H project. That doesn't make any sense, though. Why would they discard our best algae?
No właśnie. No cóż, jest jeszcze tylko jedna osoba, która nam może tak naprawdę powiedzieć, co się stało, i miejmy nadzieję, że Lisa nie będzie już wreszcie kłamać, tylko powie nam całą prawdę o tym, co się stało.
Lisa?
Yes?
Tak, dość kłamstw, co się stało 20 lutego.
What happened on February 20th? Why did you stop working on the Delta algae?
Bent, you don't want to know.
2 years ago, I almost worked myself to death on the Delta algae culture. Of course I want to know.
There was an accident.
An accident?
Yes, a fire broke out in the algae station. It destroyed the whole culture.
What about the samples? You did take samples before it happened, didn't you?
No, there was a mistake. I thought Duva was responsible for taking samples that day, and he thought I was. It was a stupid misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
Where are you going?
I don't want to imply anything, but something's wrong here, and I won't rest until I know exactly what it is.
Why don't you listen to me? It was an accident.
No cóż, nie wierzymy ci, Lisa. To nie mógł być zwykły wypadek. Coś musiało się stać. Tak, wracamy do pomieszczeń mieszkalnych, czyli do Faye.
Sadi, come in, please. Ben says the investors are convinced. You must have been wrong.
No, Faye. I wasn't wrong. The algae is too weak. It won't save the world.
But it even convinced the investors.
You didn't see what I saw, Faye. I can't believe in it anymore. We made a really big mistake.
What happened, Sadi? I hardly recognize you.
What do you think happened? I'm stuck in a time I don't understand. My friends are dead, and I'm alone. I have a lot of time to think.
Why are you coughing so much?
No idea. It's been getting worse for days now, but it's okay. Everybody dies sooner or later.
Oh, God, don't say something like that. Get your Medikit and do a scan. Maybe you just have a cold.
Maybe.
What do you mean? We made a mistake?
I'm talking about the Phoenix Plan.
But the Phoenix Plan is great. We're saving the world from doom.
Delvin says you killed a survivor in San Francisco.
That was Salvador.
And you stormed a building in Oslo. You took hostages.
I had to. I had to make them listen to us.
Wherever we go, Faye, we bring suffering. Or was there anything you achieved without using violence?
I convinced Ben to help me.
Ta, wzięłaś go przemocą. Tak naprawdę. No w sumie rzeczywiście, no nie wzięła go, nie przekonała go, tylko walnęli go w łeb i zaciągnęli na helikopter.
Why do you doubt our algae?
Because it isn't our algae. I found some articles in an archive. Norwegian algae research discontinued. Millions spent on useless research. Bent Svensson's algae was so weak even scientists didn't believe in it anymore.
But I don't understand. Ben Svensson. The Svensson. I even met Barney. And the doctor. They all believe in Bent and his research.
Accept it, Faye. Bent Svensson is a failure. Don't get his hopes up.
That's not making any sense. You must be wrong.
Faye, please. You must listen to me. Since we went on this mission, we've only brought death to the people. It's like a curse. Everybody dies. Stop believing in the algae and get away from the rig, or Bent Svensson will die.
Sadi, please. If you are my friend, you have to trust me. The algae is powerful enough, and Ben Svensson is our savior.
And he will die too.
Sadi?
We are trust.
Sadi? Sadi! Oh no! What's wrong now?
Tak, alga jest za słaba. Niestety. Jak widzimy, wszystko się tutaj komplikuje. Bent Svensson zginie, tak powiedziała Sadi. Ale co mamy zrobić? Tak naprawdę musimy działać dalej. To jest właściwie jedyne, co nam pozostało. Idziemy zobaczyć, bo przerwało nam, więc podejrzewam, że coś jest nie tak z naszym kablem.
Oh no! The antenna cable got loose.
Ło? Kto to jest?
Fresh sea air. Isn't it wonderful?
You get used to it after a while.
Let me tell you, enjoy it while you still can. As of tomorrow, you'll be a long way from here, a made man. In Rio or New York, personally, I prefer Casablanca.
I don't care as long as I get away from here. I'm sick of risking my life for this Svensson every day. Last week, a machine almost ripped my arm out.
These things happen. But today, you are going to hurt the oil rig right back. Okay, one more time, so you won't forget. The algae must be completely destroyed or my client won't pay.
Do you really want to talk about this out here in the open?
No, of course not. I just have to get rid of something first.
Aha, czyli jest ktoś, kto chce zniszczyć algi. I on wyrzucił kartkę tam. Musielibyśmy ją znaleźć.
Hello, Augie.
Oh, hey, how's it going? What can I do for you, Faye?
See you later.
Yep, yep.
Dobra, Augie nic nie ma do powiedzenia, w takim razie wracamy. Przechodzimy przez te drzwi. O Jezu, przepraszam. Mi jakoś działo naziewanie. Okej, musimy tędy przejść, ale stoi tu doktor.
I thought I sent you to your cabin. You were supposed to get some rest.
I know. But why?
Why? You threw up blood during the physical examination. That's why. You are ill, and you need rest immediately.
I'm not sick. I'm healthy as a horse.
W sumie ona krwią
You
już
threw
tutaj
up blood, and that's never a good sign. Something is
wymiatowała
wrong with your internal
krwią.
organs. Before my suspicion is validated, I prescribe bed rest.
Or we can assume that I'm perfectly fine.
Tak, ona krwią wymiotowała już, kiedy spotkała się pierwszy raz z
Do I
Bentem.
look ill?
No, but you are. Do you really want to break down rather than listen to me now?
Break down?
Without treatment, you might even die.
What? When?
I don't know, yet you still appear to be fit. But like I said, appearances can be deceiving.
Then I must hold out for a little bit longer. If I really were ill, what could you do about it?
Here? Nothing. You'd have to go to a hospital for a thorough examination.
But I don't have time for that.
You won't have time for anything anymore if you don't take care of it soon.
Do you know who you just sounded like?
No. Who?
You must take care of it immediately, or you won't have a future anymore. You sounded just like me.
Then do yourself a favor and listen to yourself this once.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Then there's nothing more I can do for you.
Tak, nie mamy tak naprawdę czasu przejmować się
I have
zdrowiem.
to take care of some very important business. May I?
I'm sorry, but that would be irresponsible of me. You are ill. You need rest.
But it's my business where I'm going.
Not as long as I'm your attending doctor.
What's on the other side of the bridge?
The rest of the oil rig, the workers' area, and the research station. Places where sick people have no business going.
Well, I'll leave then.
I'm just worried about your health.
No dobra, niestety doktor nie pozwolił nam się przedostać przez most. Tylko wyjdziemy oknem. A tutaj mamy kawałek papieru. Ten właśnie, który utknął. Trochę jest za daleko. Właściwie, czy my możemy coś tu zrobić? Na razie jakoś nie bardzo. W ogóle doktor nas nie zauważył, nie? Najpierw musimy się dostać tutaj do doktora. I spróbować ten papier wziąć tędy.
Hej!
Na szczęście nie odleci do wody. Co bez problemu mogłoby się stać. Teraz
It's
musimy iść do
always the
pokoju.
same. I can't be that clumsy.
Okej. W ogóle tłumaczenie polskie jest w wielu miejscach złe. Dlaczego ona powiedziała nietaktowna? Clumsy to bardziej taka niezdarna. I to ma więcej sensu w tym momencie, że ona upuściła ten papier niż nietaktowna. No ale okej.
Yikes! It's a used tissue. Kellerman and Partner, attorneys.
You are supposed to rest. Instead, you're climbing up
Teraz
and
mnie
down the
zauważył.
facade.
Once and for all, I'm fine.
Bah, stubborn as a mule.
Excuse me?
I said do whatever you want. Take a look around the oil rig. Climb pipes, jump out of windows. But don't come running to me if you start getting worse.
Not a chance.
That's settled then.
Okej. Doktor się poddał. Możemy wreszcie przejść na drugą stronę.
If I want to find the saboteur, I have to get to the workers' area. I hope there are signs showing the way.
Tak, idziemy do maszynowni. Kogo my tu mamy? Spawacza.
The presentation takes place in the residential area.
Excuse me?
The presentation. You are one of the investors, aren't you?
No. The presentation has been over for a while now.
Really? Man, time flies.
What are you doing?
Working.
And what?
I'm a welder. I weld.
I don't see you welding anything.
Okay. Yeah, not right now. But that doesn't mean I'm lazy. Quite the opposite.
No właśnie
I'm a
widzę.
very eager worker. Passion is the fertile soil on which good work grows. Right now, I'm just not very passionate.
Why aren't you passionate about your work right
To
now?
muza jest
It's
w
got a
ogóle
lot
tu.
to do with atmosphere and a productive work environment. If I want to create something, I must be filled with inspiration. I have to feel the energies around me, the passion of creation.
And you don't
Jesteś
feel that right
spawaczem,
now?
koleś.
No, right
Co
now
ty
I'm
chcesz
feeling
czuć?
something completely different. I feel melancholy. Streets on a rainy day, broken hearts in the neon light.
No bo ta muza tak na ciebie
That doesn't
działa.
sound positive.
Well, that's life.
When do you think you will be passionate about work again?
What do you mean, when? It's not something you can plan for or force. You have to wait until the environment feels right, the climate, the creative spirit in the room.
And where does that feeling come from?
If I knew that, I wouldn't just be standing around.
Were you near the heliport earlier?
Oh, damnation.
What's wrong?
For a brief moment, I had the urge to work, but now it's gone. Because of you.
Are you unsettled by my questions?
No, not at all. I've been here the whole day. The foreman can confirm that. He made the work schedule.
Have fun.
Yeah, all in good time.
Przydałaby się mu inna kaseta tak naprawdę.
Hey, leave it on. I can't work without music.
But you aren't working right now.
But I could start any minute.
Spoko. Stary, bardzo mnie przekonałeś do swoich racji. Halo, jest tu kto? A tam jest kierownik.
No, I don't need more tools. I'm sick and tired of doing repair work. Yay! It's empty! Looks like the machines will have to make it through the day without me.
To się ucieszyła, że... Pajączek, ona się ucieszyła, że walizka jest pusta.
Joseph's locker was full of old school books. Locked.
Aha, pozamykane są. Dzień dobry panu.
Good day.
Hello. I have an important question about a worker.
Ask.
Someone's planned an attack on the oil rig, and one of the workers is going to carry it out.
How do you know that?
I was at the heliport when I overheard a conversation. Some bald guy gave instructions to a worker.
Just a sec, I'm thinking. Did the worker wear an eye patch?
Nie wiem.
I don't know.
Aha. You just made up that story. You want me to evacuate the oil rig so you can take over here.
No, that's not true.
I'm just kidding. You have to bring me evidence before I believe your story.
Czy trudno się dziwić, że on bez dowodów nie chce tutaj nic zrobić?
Please, I have to know where the suspect is working right now.
You don't even know who your suspect is. Bring me evidence first, then I'm going to help you.
Why doesn't the man in the machine room work?
Don't let appearances mislead you. Magnus is one of my best welders. He's just a bit difficult when he has to work alone. But his colleague had the night shift today, so he's packed up already and has gone to the cafeteria to grab a bite to eat.
The welder doesn't like to work alone?
Sometimes he is a mystery to me, too. Why don't you go to the cafeteria and ask his colleague about it? Maybe he knows the secret.
Okej.
I'll be back later.
Don't worry, I'll be right here.
Dokładnie. Musimy iść w takim razie do stołówki, tak jak mi poradził kierownik. I porozmawiać z kolegą spawacza. Cześć. Nie, kucharz to jest, to nie jest kolega spawacza.
Our cooks at home wear gloves and masks, so no bacteria can get into the nutrition units during the production process.
A ten chyba nawet fajkę pali w momencie gotowania.
Do you know the welder in the engine room?
Magnus? Sure, he's a wimp, but works like a robot.
Really?
Yeah, I know. The others are complaining all the time, too. Can't work with Magnus. Damned freak. Me? I'd just say you only gotta know how to take him. You can put dynamite in his ears. He wouldn't care.
And why's that?
I know how to party.
Don't you have to work today?
Been working all night. Enough's enough. Just hoping that no Einstein will get no idea to make me do his shift. He won't see tomorrow. I tell you, when I get mad, I'm mad like hell.
Is that a threat?
Tak się boję.
No, it's a law of physics.
How do you get the welder to work?
I party. That stops him brooding.
Are you telling male jokes?
That too. And me locker is full of party hits. There's some for everyone, even Magnus.
Could you give me the key to your locker?
Lady, me locker's no one's business but mine. You can beg as you want. You'll not get it.
I'm looking for a bald man. Do you know him?
He one of the suits?
I think so.
Don't want anything to do with them types.
So you don't have anything to do with the investors? You haven't even talked to them?
About what? Weather? Bad enough they decide who works and who don't. I'm not gonna play happy people and suck up to them. They better just give us the money and bug it off.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Bye.
Ciao.
Okej, spoko. On mi nie chce dać klucza do szafki, ale tu wisi jego kurtka.
I can make out a key ring in the pocket. Someone sewed on a piece of cloth with a name on it. Apollo Langlow.
A, oczywiście, przeszukać tak łatwo się nie będzie
Get
dało.
away from my jacket.
Sorry.
Dobra, musimy się go jakoś pozbyć. Żeby to zrobić, musimy przyjść do tego pomieszczenia. Wziąć kartkę papieru, wziąć długopis. I teraz... czy ja mogę przeczytać, co
That's
tu
an
jest?
instruction for the radio operator. A certain Ira Harkonnen is to report to the storage depot immediately. That's an a certain...
Dobra, teraz musimy...
I'll strike out Ira Harkonnen and put in the name Apollo Langlow instead.
Dokładnie.
I wonder if that will work.
Teraz musimy
I
wysłać to
just have to
faksy.
put the facsimile in the machine, hit the key for the radio room, and that's it.
Apollo Langlow, please proceed to the storage depot. I repeat, Apollo Langlow,
A
please
jakby wziął ze
proceed to the
sobą
storage
kurtkę,
depot
co byś
immediately.
wtedy
I
zrobiła?
think I have what I wanted.
Co? Fej? Jakby wziął ze sobą tą kurtkę, bo w sumie nie mam pewności, że on ją zostawił, tak? Znaczy ja wiem, że ją zostawił, ale chodzi o fakt, tak?
There's only these keys in there. I better take them.
Okej. W takim razie możemy ruszać do tej szafki jego. Ta ziemia się tutaj chyli ku upadkowi, a my się przejmujemy szukaniem nastroju dla pracownika, żeby spawał. Cudownie po prostu.
Doesn't fit.
No bo nie wiem, która to jest jego szafka. 1, dobra. Bierzemy kasetę i lecimy mu ją włączyć, żeby miał nastrój do pracy. Mogłobyś trochę pobiec na przykład, ale nie, spoko. Jak chcesz, możesz iść.
Will that help you to work?
Put the tape in the ghetto blaster, will you? Eureka! That's it! Yeah!
Spoko, on teraz spawa.
Hello? He doesn't hear me.
I nawet nas nie słyszy. Absolutnie. Właśnie tego szukałam. Filtra.
Something is swimming in that chamber, but I can't make out what it is. Something is swimming in that chamber, but I can't make out what it is.
Jaka dziwna jest ta muza. Przekręć. Kawałek ubrania, to ciekawe.
This looks like the sleeve of a worker's uniform. There are two initials, M and S.
No dobra. Zobaczymy, czy kierownik coś wie na temat tej kurtki.
I found this ripped off sleeve.
I see. So?
The suspect said something about an accident. A machine almost ripped his arm out.
Go on.
Isn't that enough? Someone wants to destroy the algae research and you sit on your arse and twiddle your thumbs.
Ah, that's how the land lies.
But I was talking about it the whole time.
You never mentioned the algae research. That casts a whole new light on the case. Elementary, my dear. An evil energy mogul got scared. Svensson's miracle algae pushes onto the market and threatens to put all the power plants in the world out of business. So what's he gonna do about it? He plants a bomb to destroy the whole research on the algae.
Well, finally. Now you understand.
Oh, come on. You're not serious, are you? The algae may be nice, but it's miles away from convincing anyone.
It did convince the investors.
Because Ben Svensson manipulated the presentation.
He did what?
No i Fej się dowiedziała. Dowiedziała się, że Ben tutaj namieszał w prezentacji.
Now I'm directly above the Delta Algae Station. Let's see how this accident happened.
Okej, dobra. Musimy wcisnąć ten przycisk. Coś tutaj jest wiadomo, naprawdę bardzo nie tak. W ogóle ciekawe, że oni nie naprawili tego miejsca ani nic, po prostu wsadzili pod wodę i tyle.
The cork filters all particles that come in and out of the pipe.
Dotknij.
The filter is made of strong cork. It smells of a lot of things. If I want to detect anything specific, I should get a sample to the lab.
Nie z laboratorium, tylko do laboratorium. Naprawdę
The
dużo
whole
błędów tu
filter is
jest w
much too
tłumaczeniu.
big to transport.
W takim razie weźmiemy tylko
I'll cut some
fragment.
cork out of the filter.
Dobra. Co my tu jeszcze mamy? Dziurę. Wygląda jakby coś eksplodowało,
I
tak?
think I can make out something at the other end of the pipe, but it's too far away for me to reach. I can reach the end of the pipe with this pointer, but I can't fish anything out with it. I wonder if this will work as well as the bottle opener. Let's just try it.
Okej, mamy teraz czerpak. Taki bardzo prymitywny, ale może zadziała.
A bottle cap.
Kapsel w środku rury z algami to jest zdecydowanie coś...
The cap has a biting chemical smell. I remember smelling something like this before, but where? Just a second. The right sleeve smells just like the bottle cap from the algae farm, but I have to do some more tests before I can be sure.
Tak, to w takim
Very
razie...
good. I'll simply cut out the part with the chemicals on it. It will be much easier to test now.
W takim razie mamy już wszystko, co potrzebujemy. Musimy iść teraz do tego urządzenia, którego chciałam użyć wcześniej, bo możemy nim zanalizować właśnie próbki zapachu. Tak naprawdę. Dobra. Zacznijmy od kawałków korka. Okej.
Okay, let's go. Aha! The instrument found fire accelerant. So the fire was just an accident, huh? If I can find fire accelerant on something else, I might be able to reconstruct the events leading to the fire. But where should I look for it?
Tak, czyli ewidentnie ktoś tutaj
This whole
manipulował przy tym wypadku, czyli to nie był po prostu wypadek, tylko to było celowe działanie.
No, the bottle cap. Okay, my old lab coat is ready for analysis.
Ale jeśli to jest ta sama substancja, to by wskazywało na
Now I'm really
dówę.
curious. That's it. The fire accelerant on the burn tube is the same one as the one on the sleeve. What did Lissa say about Duva sometimes wearing the lab coat?
Are you still wandering around the place? How did you manage to survive without your precious algae all those years?
Duva, enough.
I'm free to do that. So I will. If your own father is snooping around your private business and embarrasses you in front of Norway's greatest tattletale, you are free to do that. What do you want from me anyway?
I want to talk to you.
About what? About me being gay? Is that it? Or do you only want to talk
To
about...
mnie akurat w tym momencie w ogóle
I
nie
want to talk to you
obchodzi,
about the algae.
że jesteś gejem.
What else could it be?
Co ma to do
You
całej
hate the
sprawy?
algae.
You could say so.
Was that why you sabotaged the research?
Bent, that's enough.
Let him say it, Lissa. I think this is going to be interesting. What did you find out?
I know you want to get away from here really bad. I know that our best algae culture was destroyed 2 weeks ago, right before the talks with the investors began. And I know it wasn't an accident.
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't. I found fire accelerant in the algae station. The fire was intentional.
And you think it was me?
I found the same substance on my old lab coat, the one Duva is wearing from time to time.
Go on.
Did you set the fire? You did. Your mother would turn in her grave.
You two stop it right now. None of this is true.
No! That's why it's so hilarious.
Okej, nic z tego nie rozumiem.
It's not true. It really was just an accident, and you think I...
What's this game you are playing?
Bent, he's right. The fire accelerant was ethyl alcohol. We cleaned the station with it after the fire.
I'm just like you. I never think of myself. Never. I hate my work here, but still I hang on to it. I think that's over now.
Please leave us for a moment, Bent. I'll talk to him.
Faye,
To było
let's get
dziwne?
out of here. I was wrong. There isn't a conspiracy.
But
Właśnie
there
jest.
is. Someone placed a bomb on the H2 tower.
What? How?
We don't have much time. Follow me.
Oh my god, you were right.
O matko. Jest tu bomba, rzeczywiście.
Don't stand around gawking. Get that guy. I will find a way to deactivate this infernal bomb somehow.
I'll get him.
Aha. Czyli tędy nie przejdę. Muszę iść tędy. W ogóle trzeba sobie zapisać, bo już dawno nie zapisywałam. Tak naprawdę. Dobra. Lecimy za nim. Ona powinna raczej tak biec za sabotażystą, to już w ogóle.
What? Where did he go?
Okej, to było zaskakujące nawet dla mnie.
Get off my back! No one would have gotten hurt if you hadn't.
Okej, to się nie kończy dobrze. A Bent nie może jej ruszyć na ratunek, ponieważ bomba...
keep cool, Bent. No wires for me to cut, but the saboteur scratched some numbers on it. Maybe I can interrupt the ignition process if I bypass the bomb's contacts until the digital numbers match the numbers he scratched on. It's a bit risky, but I don't really have another choice.
Okej, dobra, zobaczmy jak to jest. Czy to coś zmieniło? Nic. Aha, dobra, bo muszą chyba czerwone z żółtymi łączyć. Aha, czyli muszą być takie same liczby. Mam nadzieję, że to nie wybuchnie, mimo że tyka. Muszą być takie same liczby tutaj, jak są te wyryte po bokach. Czerwone mają wartość 1, a żółte 0. Ile ja mam tych czerwonych? Tak, bez tego, tak? Dalej nie kapuję, na czym to polega. Czemu jestem taka kiepska w zagadkach? Staram się to zrozumieć, ale to wcale nie jest takie łatwe. O, tu jest 0. Tak jak tu jest 0. Tutaj. 1. Musiało być jeszcze jedno. Aha, bo mają 0. Dobra. Czerwone mają 1. Czyli tu jest 1. Czyli tu by musiało być jeszcze jedno żółte. Wtedy będą 0. Tutaj są 4, a powinny być 2, więc tu powinien być jeszcze żółty. Tu powinny być 3. Są 3. Ale tu powinny być 0, a tu są jeszcze 2, więc tu by musiało być żółte. Wtedy tu zostają 2. Więc tu powinno być czerwone. Udało się! Dobra, zrozumiałam to w końcu. Znaczy to koniec końców nie było wcale takie trudne. Tylko musiałam ogarnąć. Wow, czy oni tam tak wiszą? To nie wygląda dobrze.
Let go! Damn it! Let go already!
Let me climb back up. Then I'll give you a hand.
Are you nuts? Damn it! What are you doing?
Saving both of us. Ugh. Now you.
Więc koniec końców uratowała się jego kosztem. O nie! O nie, pola alg się palą. Tak, i teraz jest rozdział 6, Atlas, część 2.
Bent, wait. Listen to me. You have to get out of here.
A sample, Faye. We just need a single sample and the algae will be saved. Get yourself to safety. I am going to...
I'm not going to abandon you. I'm coming with you.
Well then... Guard the entrance. I'll go see if the way is clear. Let's go.
No dobra, ale tak naprawdę to już trwa godzinę ten odcinek, to ponad, więc to jest dobry moment, żeby skończyć. Jak widzicie, nie skończyło się to dobrze. Pola Alk się zaczęły palić, nie wiadomo dlaczego. Kto za tym wszystkim stoi, co z tym wszystkim ma wspólnego nasz syn, jak to wszystko się skończy, no cóż. Resztę historii poznamy w następnym odcinku. A ja was, moi znudzeni wędrowcy, pozdrawiam bardzo serdecznie i do usłyszenia w kolejnym odcinku. Cześć!